Back for an update on my Glinda build. I made some progress over the weekend. I didn't work a whole lot on it, but I did get some things done. I did get the bodice attached to the skirting. So as you can see, this is where we're at. Everything's all finished and the lining is all attached and everything as well. I did get the brooch in, which I think is perfect. It's got this nice little diamond that kind of dangles there like the original Glinda. I think I am, a couple adjustments, I am going to kind of cinch these in on both sides just to kind of hold them in place, and probably in the back. As you can see, it's not very even on the back, so I think if I cinch it and then tack it down, I think that I will get you know, a more even distribution of the tulle across the back. We have the corset back. It worked out really well. I'm surprised I didn't sew over my bottom tabs for the corset. Funny story is I left the ribbon in, and I did sew the ribbon in to the bottom, so I had to go through and kind of cut and remove the ribbon and re-sew it. But that was just a minor issue. I thought I was going to have a bigger issue because I thought that the width of the material that I got was not going to accommodate the pattern, but it did. And so I did cut out, you know, I had the underlayer here is the satin, and that was the pattern. But then this overlay I added to it, and I just cinched it up and put it on top. So basically the dress is all ready. I will probably try it on and see if there's any personalization alterations that I need to make it fit me. But I will probably do that later on tonight. But the next steps are going to be a layer of, and this is going to be a detachable layer. So it is going to go over the top and tie in the back. You're not going to see the ties because there's going to be other layers on top of that. So this will be a nice layer of, we're going to do organza, and then we're going to do more tulle on top of that, which looks really, really sharp. I didn't get any tulle out for you, and I don't know if you can tell, but if you set that tulle on top of that on top of the organza, it gives it this nice kind of shimmery look. And so that will go on top, and I am going to do for the waist, I think I'm going to use this really thick ribbon and just turn it over towards the inside so that you can't see it. And then I'm going to run ribbon through it so it can be kind of a drawstring like attachment. I had thought about using elastic, but then elastic stretches over time, and I thought that might cause an issue. And then also number two, trying to pull, because you can't go from the bottom up, you'd have to go over the top. So you're going over the top of the tulle shoulders and the beaded bodice with, you know, the stretchy elastic, and I thought you might end up, you know, pulling or tearing something. You could have an accident that way. So then once I get this organza and tulle layer done, which will be a full layer all the way around, then we start to do the half flounces, which are going to be a shorter and will come not all the way around, but it's going to come kind of to this front seam here. And where I'm going to attach, how I'm going to attach it is I have these wonderful little, they're magnets. So I'm going to sew this into this layer and sew it into the back of the next layer and just layer it on top of one another. And it should be super easy to add and remove then at that point. You can even kind of pull it if you needed to make it a little tighter or a little looser, because these are probably about an inch, so you've got a little wiggle room on your placement, or if things fluctuate. These are pretty cool. So I look to use a lot more of those in the future. It's very easy. I wish I could do it. The only other place I need a hook and eye is probably over here where the zipper is, just to kind of shore that up a little bit. But like I said, just a few minor adjustments on the top part of the bodice. but the majority of the dress is attached and finished. Zipper works, everything's good. So hopefully I can move along with all of the other pieces, and hopefully I can try on for you eventually.